Welcome everyone, this is AndresRestart, and this time we're going to be talking about the possibility of a Fire Emblem Three Houses character or an Astral Chain character making it in to the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate DLC. No, Charmander, I do not have time to edit you in this time, so you gotta go. Bye-bye. Okay, before we get started, I want to bring up the shirt that I've been working on. It's now available for purchase on the merchandise store. A link to that is in the description below. Check it out. I think it looks cool. You'll probably have the power to defeat 1,000 suns or something along those lines. So check it out. You might really like it. But anyway, what we're discussing today is not only the likelihood of these characters, but how they could also maybe play. So I recently did my top 15 most likely DLC characters for Smash Ultimate. And if you watched it, you may notice that I did not include a Three Houses character or an Astral Chain character. For the record, I really want to see Akira Howard from Astral Chain and Edelgard in Smash Ultimate. I think they're super cool. But in terms of likelihood, I wouldn't put them in my top 15, maybe top 20. Like they're almost there, but not quite there in my opinion. And the main reasoning for that is recency. Both of these games came out during the summer. Summer is basically just ending now. The DLC for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate was announced not too long ago. And we don't know how the planning has been for this new DLC. We don't even know if it started yet, or if it's already happened and it's all fully completed. We don't know if it's going to be all third-party characters, all Nintendo characters, some sort of combination. We don't know if it's going to be based off older characters or newer characters. There are so many possibilities here that I can't say for sure, but because of how recent these games are, I feel like that makes them a little bit less likely than other big characters. A great example of how timing kind of, I guess, quote-unquote, screwed over a character, not that it really screwed over, just the way things worked out, would be Rex. Rex from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Sakurai literally explained at the end of the Smash Direct that because of timing, they did not make it into the base roster. I personally still have hope that Rex will make it in the future for the DLC, but I'm not going to get into Mii costumes and assist trophies and things of that nature this time around. We'll talk about that another time. But the point is, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 came out well before Super Smash Bros. Ultimate was even announced. But the planning for the DLC for Smash Ultimate happened before Xenoblade Chronicles 2 came out. But the roster was already set in stone before Xenoblade Chronicles 2 could grace our lives. So when it comes to Astral Chain or Fire Emblem Three Houses, I'm kind of having a similar feeling here. They're just way too recent. However, the DLC is different than the base roster for Smash Ultimate. We don't know where the planning is with that. It may have already started, it may have already ended, it may be including all Nintendo characters, it may be including all third-party characters. We don't know, but my point is, because of the recency of these games, it just makes it less likely to me. That doesn't mean it's impossible, though. They are two really popular games for the Nintendo Switch, and if they do want to have a DLC that's mostly about Nintendo characters, and it's Nintendo characters that are relevant for the Switch, then I would say Akira Howard from Astral Chain and Byleth from Fire Emblem Three Houses would be super likely. With Akira Howard, it would be either male or female, depending on your playthrough. In Astral Chain, Akira Howard is your sibling, but Akira Howard, in this case for Smash Bros., would be you, and you would have all the powers you would have in Astral Chain. You would have that long chain, so you would obviously have a tethering effect, a grapple, you would be able to do the chain grab, that would probably be a part of your main moveset. You would have 5 different legions, which would give you different powers and different actual attacks, maybe with different specials throughout the normal gameplay. But even for your final Smash, there is a specific power-up that happens really late into the game that obviously makes perfect sense if you've gone to that point. I'm not going to spoil it here. But Akira Howard would be really cool because it would definitely be kind of like a Rosalina and Luma sort of thing, except the Luma would be a lot bigger and stronger and more prevalent with the actual attacks, I would say. So it would be really awesome. And as for Byleth, I would go with Byleth over Edelgard, even though I want Edelgard more than anything. Mainly because Edelgard, you really get to know the most with her playthrough. You can have different types of playthroughs in Fire Emblem Three Houses and basically get a different story from a different perspective. So because everyone will have a different perspective and a different experience of the characters, really the only fair way to go is to go with Byleth because he's the main character. Otherwise, there'll be some people who only know a little bit about Claude and know a lot about Edelgard or Dimitri. So Byleth really is the one that makes the most sense. But with the giant chain sword, there's a lot you could do there. You could have a lot more range. And just because Byleth would be the actual character you play as, that doesn't mean they can't incorporate Edelgard or Dimitri or Claude to some extent in the moveset. Maybe Byleth could be some sort of combo character, and maybe for a different special, Claude will help you out, for another special, Dimitri could help you out, another special, Edelgard could help you out, and then for the final smash, it would be some sort of battalion attack. I could see that happening, and then the actual Sword of the Creator, which is the weapon you use in Fire Emblem Three Houses, it would probably have some sort of durability to it, so after a certain point it would break when you have to use something else. Not too different from Robin, actually, who's another Fire Emblem character. But on that note, on there being another Fire Emblem character, there are a whole bunch of Fire Emblem characters in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. We just got Chrom, and we even got Corrin back for the Smash Wii U and 3DS DLC, and Corrin wasn't added because it was super popular, it was added to push Fire Emblem. That's a lot of Fire Emblem characters. We have a lot. So from my perspective, as cool as Byleth would be, while I do think there's maybe a chance they could be added because of how unique their moveset could be and because of how popular Three Houses is, if I had to rank both an Astral Chain character and a Three Houses character, I would say a Three Houses character is even less likely than an Astral Chain character. I think Akira Howard, out of the two potential characters here, is the most likely. So I'm not trying to tell you that it can't happen if you really want it to happen. I'm just simply saying that if I had to place my bets, I would place it more into Akira Howard from Astral Chain as opposed to a Three Houses character like Byleth. And at the same time, because both games just came out, and also because we don't quite know exactly how the planning is going to be for Smash Ultimate's future DLC, I just can't consider them as super likely, but there's definitely still a chance, especially if there's a Nintendo-focused Fighters Pass in the future. Yes, Charmander. Maybe. We'll see. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think we could see Akira Howard from Astral Chain, or Byleth, or Claude, or Dimitri, or even Edelgard from Fire Emblem Three Houses? Let me know in the comments below. I'm curious what you guys have to say. Anyways, everyone, thank you so much for listening and watching. I'll see you all really soon. Take care. Bye.